And welcome back, everybody, to Adventures in JP Season 2. There's no time to explain. I've been raising up this test account. It's level 30 now. Rank 30, whatever it's called. I have gotten so many side stories and main stories that I have unlocked. And I've been doing things in a slightly different order, which I will explain shortly. But right now, I have no time. This token event is almost over, literally over in an hour, and I need to use all my tokens right away. Well, not necessarily for the sake of the method entirely, but I want to see how high I can tier in this event without actually tiering in it. Basically where we're at right now is I have just run out all of our overflow LP. At this point, I would have to use a gem to rank up normally. But the key difference with this test account is I actually managed to pull off this test during a token event, the Hanayo token event, despite the fact that timing and scheduling was working against me. Oh, hello, Orange Pana. I missed you on my main account. Why didn't I get you on my main account? But yes, this is a lovely Fairy Nico account, if you didn't notice. So that's what's up for grabs this time around. We got a Fairy Nico and a few other things. I will explain later. So yes, I have run out all of my LP, and since we're in a token event, I have been building up tokens this whole time. And now, instead of having to use a gem to rank up, I can just play the event song a few times and get to the required EXP threshold for ranking up. No gems used! Hooray! So we're going to do that, and I'm going to come back in a moment once I've played the song a few times and ranked up. And we'll see where that puts us. You can see I'm at about 996 tokens, so about 1,000 tokens for LEing all the way up to this point. So yay! That's about how many tokens you can expect by the time you get to rank 30, if you're doing this during a token event. See you shortly, and then I will explain more after this event is over, maybe. Okay, I am back. It is the next day, more or less 24 hours later, actually. I took a bit of a break, and I went to work. And I actually had my last shift at work this, today, so that's why this video is going up a bit late. So yay, celebrate me finally getting out of retail hell. Not tiering in an event at the same time, but still getting a decent number of points, and scoring in, what tier did I end up in? There we go. Aaron's SIF test account number 4 ended up at rank 227,000, which in the grand scheme of things is still tier 4, looks like. Tier 3? Yeah, tier 4. I was right the first time. Alright, so yeah, still got a pretty decent rank. I'm sad that I wasn't able to budget my time properly and spend a little longer in this event, because now I am at rank 33 with a Rin who is not my center. There we go. And now I don't have any safety net for refreshing my LP without gems anymore. So what I'm doing right now, well, you know what, I'm not even going to, whoa, there goes the voice. I'm not even going to explain what I'm doing right now, because you don't know what led up to it. So here's my explanation. So, as I already told you, this test is conducted on a single UR account. 10+1 was done on it to get this UR, and only this UR, plus 10 rares. So let me just show you what's in the member list. There we go. So we have this UR Nico, Fairy Nico, and then we have 4 Smile Rs, 5 Pure Rs, and 2 Cool Rs, so the cool team kind of suffers a bit. But at least it's got Orange Pana, so there you go. And it's been an interesting experience with just the one UR. Definitely a lot less frustrating without all the promos. Although, thanks to all these giveaways that have been happening lately, this account does actually have promos on it. So let me look in my members and look at my URs. There are the 3 second-year promo URs. I have not actually added them to the account yet, specifically because it would mess up testing, and that's exactly why I got this account, so I wouldn't mess up testing. So I'm gonna just keep these in the present box. Probably we'll just keep them until I give the account away. So whoever gets this account, those URs are there, they're just in your present box. But something else I decided to do, in addition to just testing on a different kind of account, was testing out a different order of operations, so to speak. I got some great feedback from our old pal Finfinite, who did the Medley Master Guide, the Medley Fest Master Guide over on Reddit, and which was the basis for a lot of my Medley Festival guide. So thank you to Finfinite for that, and thank you for the feedback. They tried out the method for themselves, and they had a good time. The only criticism they really had was that they really were not feeling having to play Bokuran no Live 20 times in a row, especially right up front. And I feel the pain. That is a hard thing to do. And you know what? It is painful, and maybe it doesn't have to be super painful. The method can still be labor intensive, but it doesn't have to be super painful at the same time. So I experimented with breaking up the Bokuran no Live plays. You still get 20 plays all in all, but you don't have to do them all at once, so it's slightly less painful. So I did basically 5 plays to start, just to, just let me get into my teams here. I did 5 plays to start, basically just to build up my teams. I built my teams right up just because I already had ours, so you could make all the teams right off the bat. So I was able to make a Smile Pure and Cool team, and I played Bokuran no Live 5 times to build up a few more ends to fill those teams out. So a few more ends to fill up slots on the Pure team, and the Cool team especially. So that got us some new ends, and it got us the gold rewards and friend points and everything that playing Bokuran no Live gets you for very few LP. But after playing that song 5 times, I ended up going, oop, we were already there, straight into daily songs. And they weren't these daily songs, obviously. They happened to be Otomeshiki and Garasu no Hanazuno. Not 2 daily songs I would, well, recommend using, I guess. Like, you can use them. But I feel like that particular combination of daily songs is toxically annoying, even more so than having Nico Puri in the mix, maybe. You know, I won't even say that before trying it, but whatever. Anyways, I had 2 dailies to work with, and I went straight into playing them because Finfinite and I determined that it was probably easier to raise up the bond of the N cards for Gem's sake if the rest of the team was already bonded up beforehand. So, rather than playing a whole bunch of regular easy songs, which give a regular easy bond and build up the bond slowly, the process would be instead to start right in on those dailies and get the bond faster right away. Still took a while to build up the necessary bond on all teams. I did actually bond up all 3 of my teams. No, wait. I think what I did was I bonded up 2 of my teams on the dailies, and the Smile team I was able to actually mostly bond up just from Bokuran no Live, because I did still end up playing Bokuran no Live 20 times eventually. I just sort of interspersed it with the daily plays. Once I got sick of playing those 2 dailies for a while, I would switch back to Bokuran no Live and play 5 more rounds of that, then I'd be sick of that after a while, and switch back to the dailies, and so on and so on. With the different team makeups, they took different times to bond up. The Cool team bonded up the fastest, since it was mostly N's and just a few R's. The Smile team was, again, largely able to be bonded through Bokuran no Live, so that was sort of passive bonding. That was alright. The one that took a while was, predictably, the Pure team, because it had that Nico UR center and also a bunch of R's. All told, let me see here. I don't know why I'm here, because I don't have the numbers in front of me. But it took about 30 total plays between the 2 daily songs, so about 15 plays each, of each song, to bond up just the Pure team. So 30 plays, 15 plays of Otomeshiki, 15 plays of Garasu no Hanazuno. You can probably guess which of those was slightly more painful to play. Thankfully, I think the Cool team was much quicker. They took about 10 plays total, so about 5 more plays of each song. And I did bond up the Cool team with Pure dailies. I took a small hit in G because I wasn't willing to wait another day for the dailies to switch over. I didn't have the time. Otherwise, I would recommend waiting for the dailies to switch over, so you have better attributes to work with. This will make more sense when I make a full guide out of it, I swear. But anyway, point being, I bonded up all my teams more or less all the way. I think I left a little bit of room because 40 plays between the 2 daily songs plus 20 plays of Bokuran Alive, I was about ready to move on to other songs, even though I wasn't 100% bonded up. It was mostly bonded up, it was close enough. So after that, yes, moved into the regular easy hit songs, starting with Bokuran Alive, of course, playing Yujo no Change, unlocking some of these early songs, and reading chapters. Actually, after bonding up all those cards, I was at a higher rank than I was the last time I started unlocking songs, so I was able to unlock a few more songs a little quicker than I was before. So I got all the way up to O Love and Peace eventually, so that's pretty good. And of course got the regular unlock chain with all the anime openings and endings, and Takuramonos, and all the movie songs, and all yada 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 up to Moment Ring. And then I got most of the way through the normals, but at this point, I hadn't had as much time to work on the method as I had wanted to, and I was running up against the end of the event, and I really, really wanted to make sure that I used some of my tokens, which you saw there. So I did. I stopped playing normals. I think I played maybe a couple of hards. Yeah, I played Moment Ring and Arashi whatever, basically, before diving into Expert to make the most of my time. I played all the experts to basically play out my Overflow LP as much as I can. And now I see that there's a few more expert songs available. We've got some more daily experts, we've got Bokura wa Ima no Nakade, and we've got Shocking Body. I'm so jazzed to play that. I haven't even played easy, normal, hard of Shocking Party, and I'm excited to play EX. Sorry, I had to stop and listen to the song for a second, apparently. The sheer power of Arise is just grinding me to a halt right now. Anyways, so I played through all these experts, I played out my Overflow LP as far down as I could go, and then I started using up all my tokens as fast as I could. Luckily, since I was about almost at like 1,000 tokens, I had enough to play every expert version of the token song, which meant like 4 free love gems right there. I was able to play the hard version no problem. I think I played all the versions of the regular song to get the friend points for that too. So that's a benefit of playing during a token event for sure, is you get a whole bunch of extra gems for it as well, on top of not having to spend too many gems on refreshes. Well, any really. So yeah, I think the decision I've come to... Oh, hello, Maki. The decision I've come to is I think this order of operation seems to work, and for my last test, I think the next one is going to be my last actual test. I'm going to try that order of operations one more time, without the token event, unfortunately, because we'll have to wait a while for the next token event. But I'm gonna try that test one more time, hopefully without crashing and burning at the end due to flailing at a token event. And I think that order of operations is more or less going to be the order of the ELI Method. And I think I've also decided that the ELI Method probably will, at this point, officially be designed for starter accounts that have at least one UR or multiple SRs on them. Like, that have already done one 10+1, basically. Because it's easier to standardize the method if we don't have to account for so many multiple different possibilities of types of accounts. You can still try it with a fresh account, but you may have to make some modifications here or there, and it may not be as efficient because you won't have enough Rs to build up the gold for each play of a song that you normally would with a team that has mostly Rs and whatnot on it. That would be my advice. It's luckily pretty easy to get a hold of a single UR starter account. People give them away all the time. Reroll accounts, giveaway accounts from people who are just sick of playing. They're all over the place. They're not hard to get. But anyway, last stuff I'm probably going to clear up on this account before giving it away is probably just going to be playing out the rest of the hard songs on the normal songs, just to make sure we get all the rewards for all that stuff. And then probably... Oh, we can also play the special new Aqua song for the new single that's coming out. Maybe I should play that one just right now, because I'm so jazzed for it. Let's just play it on easy. Even with the lag, I can probably handle that on easy. There we go. I switched a little bit back and forth between the guest centers until I got a cool SR center to use. And that's important, to make sure that you get a slightly higher score as often as you can. So let's try out Aqours' new single, Koi ni Naritai Aquarium, on easy. So exciting, I know. Oh, and I played exactly the wrong song. Wow, I think I was looking at the CD cover and not the actual attribute of the song. Tell me you don't think that that shouldn't be a cool song based on the cover, though. It's all blue. What do you expect out of me? If you have not seen the PV preview of this song, by the way, it is the most adorable. You should definitely watch it. I can't wait for the Blu-ray to come out. Against my better judgment, I actually ordered the CD and Blu-ray, so it is coming my way. I will have that Blu-ray to own forever and ever as long as Blu-ray players exist. And the CD booklets, and I think it's gonna come with like a special like promo standee of the characters as well. And I can't wait to see which one I get. Really hope I get Daya, but I'll be happy with probably a bunch of them as well. I think as long as I don't get Ruby. Oops. I can't blame that on the lag. Actually, like, no joke, I'm playing this one-handed with my non-dominant hand right now because my mic stand is in the way, and I can't play with two hands at the moment. So, that's my excuse. Man, the song is catchy, and I can't wait to hear the full version. I was afraid, actually, before they released the preview, that the song wouldn't be that great. Based on the history of Muse's early singles, like, there was Snow Halation, yes, but for every Snow Halation there were like 3 Bokura no Live, Baby, maybe, whatever, Natsuru Ego. Natsuru Ego is not so bad, but it's not so great either. At the very least, I was thinking it might be a Mogyuto Love, which is a good song, but not a great song. But nope. Koi ni Naritai is pretty catchy and adorable. Oh, whoa! There we go. I thought I missed a note for a second there. Way to trick me, song. But yes. I'm in love with this song. I like the, like, electronic elements early on. Yo as a center is sort of like... Oh. Not Kotori-like. Although this single does remind me of Wonderful Rush, in that we have, like, an early squeaky-voiced center on the single. But she does make an adorable marine princess. And I really love the bits in the promotional video, in the PV, with her at the aquarium looking in the windows at the jellyfish and riding her bike and being all energetic and stuff. Wow, descriptions. I just realized I'm staring also at this giant orange panna in addition to just the cover of the CD there. Thanks for enduring my everlasting love of Orange Panna. So yeah. I'm excited for the debut of Aqua, you guys. It really is fun, like, being there from the start of a project like this. Because very few of us, if any, were probably there for the start of Muse. It was mostly just Japanese fans at that point. Most English-speaking fans probably were not aware until the anime was announced, I would bet. But lots of people are going to be here for the debut of Aqua, and it makes for a really, really big community experience having everybody vote on all their stuff and watch as their early singles come out and all their intros and text stuff in the magazines. And just watching all this early process with a giant community of people to talk about it with is the experience I wish I had had with Muse, and which I think a lot of people wish they had had with Muse. And I'm glad we are getting to have it with Aqua. And it will probably make their eventual anime and other projects feel that much more special. And that's why I am jazzed for Aqua, and all you haters can just go home. Anyways, I figured before I move on with more of the nitty-gritty of playing more songs on this account before giving it away, we got some new SRs and URs at the end of the event, including this amazing baseball Ellie. I was not a fan of the first half of the baseball set. I really don't like... Well, I like the unidolized Maki UR that came out, but definitely not the idolized one. and most of the SRs were pretty meh as well. But this second half of the baseball set is a marked improvement, I would say, just in terms of design and posing, especially on the ELI. Congratulations, Ellie. You actually made me like a baseball card. That is a feat. That is a major feat. Kudos to you, you little Russian baseball princess. Okay, so yes. Hopefully, maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can get her. I'm not gonna throw all hope out the window. At the very least, maybe we can get one of these super cute, like, unidolized jogging SRs. We have bonded up enough ends at this point that we can do a 10, or we can do 2 10+1s, and maybe we can do a solo as well. Let me open a few more side stories and see where that puts us. There we go, so that put us up at 110, and I just realized we still have some gems in the present box as well. Leftovers from when I was, like, letting the account passively gather some stuff. So let's grab those as well, probably. Let's see where that puts us. And from recent login bonuses, too. Wow, that puts us up at, like, 125. I might be able to do one more 10+1 on this account at some point. Maybe if I get there, I'll tack it onto the end of this episode or the beginning of the next one. Oh yes, and before I forget, thank you very much to Ali Chak, who actually donated this lovely Fairy Nico starter account to me for this series. Thank you very, very much. I'll always make sure to credit anybody who lends me a starter account for these purposes, because you didn't have to give it to me. I've had plenty of these accounts with URs on them. So thank you very much. Alright, let's scout and see if we can make this account even more awesome than it already is. Let's start with our scouting ticket, and I believe we'll get a second one after this as well. Oh, SR! Nice! Oh, what did I tell you about getting a new jogging SR? Right out the gate from the first ticket. That's lovely. Good omen, hopefully, or hopefully we didn't just use up all our luck. No, we didn't get our scouting ticket. Oh well, whatever. That's okay. I don't know why we got a second scouting ticket the last time we did this. It'll make more sense when we finally get the 3.0 update on EN, I bet. Then we can actually read what all the notices say. Okay, so let's do 2 10+1s, and we'll do a third one later. Okay. So we got the 1 SR, we got a few Rs to work with. I don't know if we'll put these all on the account right away. Oh, another jogging baseball SR, yay! That's the Kotori one, Kotori. Somebody was bugging me about pronouncing that name again. What do you think, Burb? Maybe I should just call you Burb, that's easier. Cute little Burb face with your little Burb headphones. So good. We got another... Our pure team is looking good. We got another SR to add to that, on top of the UR. So let's hope maybe our next one is a different attribute, at least. That's what I will hope for. If it's gonna be a single SR. Yes, R! Yes, please! If it's gonna be another single SR, let's hope it's at least a cool or a smile one. Going in for that second 10+1. Okay, yeah, single SR, that's what I thought. All these Rs are good, we can work with those. Can probably idolize a few things. Oh, favorite Umi! She's also pure! Not what I hoped for, but at least she is favorite Umi. So that's something as well in its own right. And we got some blue tickets out of that. Yay! Seriously, best Umi card. Especially idolized, but the unidolized even is so sweet. I love the little leaf umbrella thing. Oh, lovely. And some pretty good Rs as well. I actually really, really like this, like, mom dress Kotori. Kotori. Bleh. I really love mom dress Kotori. It's one of her more not standard outfits, and I think it looks good on her. Alrighty. Oh, those were not some bad scouts. Some pretty cards at the very least, and sometimes that's all you can hope for and be happy for. And do we have enough for a blue ticket? Oh, or one short. If I can push this account to 40, then we can do a blue ticket scout. And if we can push it to 50 more gems, then one more 10+1. Maybe that's what I should shoot for. Although I really want to post this episode before the night is out. How long have I been going for? Longer than I thought. Alright, so top of next episode, I will do a blue ticket scout and another 10+1 on this account, and then start in on the last ELI Method test on the last account. And yes, I will be having another giveaway for this account, but it won't be until next episode because I'm still not done using it. So, you might even get 2 giveaways in the next episode depending on how testing goes. Well, more likely just 1, knowing my pace. So, thank you very much. Thanks for enjoying my rambling and sticking around for the 10+1s. Looking forward to the new release schedule for this series, which is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So look forward to the next episode on Monday. See you guys then. Goodbye!